Hey guys, welcome to Bear Witness. I'm Arbedes, and today we're going to go back to my friend Michelle's place because she's going to show us how to meal prep for her animals, and we're going to help feed them. It's really cold outside, so that's why I got this on. So let's head on out and let's see what she has in store for us today. So what are we making now?
Okay, so we're going to be making skunk and possum food.
Okay.
And so what we'll do is, what I like to use is Fresh Pet as my base protein. I'll use the Chubs, that's what I prefer, but the pet store up the street, Pet Supplies Plus, is always giving me free food or donations. And so whatever they give me, I'm going to use. And this is like really high quality stuff, so that's fine. So we're going to pour that in there. We use this as the protein. And then we use vitamins. I'm out of a few of them right now. But I like to have I don't have a pill crusher today. I had no scissors. Okay. So I like to use this is like for the joints and stuff. And we actually use this for bat food too. This is a big vitamin that everybody likes to put in everything. It works good. And the equine is better actually than the dog one.
Okay.
But it's a little more expensive, so depending on what my donations are, what I'm putting in there.
Gotcha.
And then taurine, which is really important for hair. Taurine is a vitamin that's in raw meat. So when you cook meat, you cook the taurine out. And so that's why you actually have to add taurine, because wildlife needs, and actually all animals need, taurine. If you look at cat food, there's more taurine in cat food than there is in dog food because they need higher quality of taurine. And ferret food, same thing, is higher. But the thing is, cat food has a lot of sugar in it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I don't like to use cat food at all.
So then, what's the purpose of the baby food? Because I saw that you have a lot of baby food.
There's different things, like when we make the soft diet for the bats, we'll actually put mealworms in the blender, live mealworms that have been gut loaded. We'll put a jar of baby food and then a bunch of vitamins.
Gotcha, okay.
So that's how that's made. And this is actually the... Oops. Okay, so we've got some pecans up here. Somebody's been getting into the pecans, and I can just guess who did that. Is this like Blooper City or what?
Right?
Okay, so this is the soft diet. Okay. So we make a bunch of it and we put it in the freezer, and we'll use that. This is like, I'll take it out once a day. It's only good for 24 hours after it defrosts, and that's the mushed up product of the...
Is that the same one that you hand-fed the other bat with last time we were here?
Probably.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and then there's some more meat. And then, actually, I've got all kinds of food in here, like the goat's milk and formulas, because there's species-specific formulas. So we've got raccoon, coyote, Ultra Boost, which is for when they're lacking and they need an extra boost. We've got baby cereal. We've got squirrel and possum, cottontail. I don't do cottontails, by the way, because they just don't like me, and that's fine. It's mutual. Foxes and more pecans up here.
You know what's funny is that I have seen and worked in a lot of animal places, and Michelle is the only one that I can say truthfully that takes care of her animals the nutrition proper way.
You think so?
I know so.
Cool.
Definitely.
Yay! Yay me! That's cool. Well, it's important because we don't know what they eat in the wild, so
definitely
you gotta really address what you can.
Like seeing the whole vitamins go into the food and everything. A lot of people don't. They'll just do like, oh, we'll just put this and stuff like that.
No.
Yeah. So
and then the other thing is like the vegetables that I picked to put in there. I like to call that my rainbow diet.
Okay.
Because I don't know. Personally, I think I picked that up maybe in a parrot book, but we don't know what they really eat in the wild,
right?
Well, or the parts they eat. So you should offer them everything. Like, don't cut the ends off or de-seed them.
Right, because that might be what they like.
Exactly, or that might have that nutrition that they were actually needing. This is fish oil I'm putting in.
And is there a certain ratio to how much food you put in there of like the fish oil pills?
I mean, sorta.
Okay.
There is. I actually have a cheat sheet here.
Oh, okay.
A nice discolored cheat sheet here that actually has it. But I just
memorized from
Yeah,
everything
I've
you've
been
done.
doing it for so many
Yeah.
years. I just put it in. And then what else? I don't have a pill crusher. That got destroyed. We were cleaning up a couple of weeks ago and we misplaced a few things, so I've got half a pill crusher. So I can't put the L-carnitine, which is for hearts and stuff. The hearts and liver function. That's a good one. Milk thistle's another one we like to put in. I think I'm out of those. There it is. I know I'm out of calcium. Calcium's really important, so I like to put calcium in there. But milk thistle goes in the bat formula too, but it's good for liver support. Actually, it's good for human liver support too.
Really?
Yeah, if somebody's got like liver issues, they should be taking milk thistle.
Wow. Looks delicious, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We'll
She
get
can
there.
make a nice cake.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna mix that up. So the vitamins are coating all the protein.
Okay.
That's just the way I like to do it. And then we're going to use our, this was donated by Valerie Jagno, and it's the best thing we've had so far. I love this thing. I don't make it too mushy. Brenda, who volunteers here, she makes it a lot different than I do it. She's always worried somebody's going to choke. So she like picks everything out and makes sure it's all, I don't know, she treats them like they're little babies. They are, but they're capable of chewing kale, I think.
Yeah. What would the coyote eat?
Same thing.
Same thing? Hey, okay.
Yeah, because foxes, coyotes, all the canids, they're not true carnivores.
Oh, wow.
The only true carnivore is a cat.
Really?
And so the rest of them are really omnivores. And so the coyotes need more greens, and then foxes even more. You know, plant matter.
Wow.
So they don't need that stuff. And like I was telling you earlier, somebody just donated some trimmings from deer meat, so that's good. So that we'll keep that for the canids, or if we get any bobcats or something in. And if I had on hand, I would be putting yellow squash and other stuff, but this is all I got today.
Okay. So, coming from your own personal preference, what would you like to put in there, like, more of?
Beets.
Beets?
Even I like the red. Put red in there. I like to have the red, so I would put cactus tunas or beets.
Okay.
And then yellow squash and zucchini and bell peppers. All the colors, and not berries. I like to put the berries as a treat.
Okay.
And then the greens, the hardy, the nice leafy greens. I always like to use those for darn sure.
So y'all heard her. If you have some you want to donate, she could use it.
Yes.
So definitely bring it by.
Yeah, I've got another neighbor that actually brings me her apples and stuff. That's the other thing I like to put in there, some apples. Yeah, so see? So it's nice and...
Wow.
So we've got a 20% protein and the rest is plant matter. So that's the way I want it.
So 80-20?
Yeah, because skunks and like when they're in captivity, they tend to get fat. And so a lot of the animals that we're feeding are education animals.
For sure.
And so they're not
gonna
getting
be here.
Yeah, they're not going to be naturally hunting, so they tend to get overweight. So that's a big issue, and that diet comes from Skunk Haven.
So that's my issue. I'm in captive.
Captivity.
Yeah.
You can't go hunt.
Yeah. I'm not allowed out. I'm for education purposes.
That's funny. I like that. Okay, and then
That's awesome.
oh, one more bowl. Just forgot Lily. Okay. And then that will last a day. So I'll get like 3 feedings maybe out of this big bowl.
Wow.
And that's, like I said, this is off season. So so this is the light feedings. We're doing like all kinds of nutritional things. A lot of times we're making like 4 or 5 different types of formulas, depending on who we're taking care of. Feeding tube thing. So it's this. So it's just a little tube that the soft diet comes out of into the little bat's mouth, and so it plugs easy if you don't make it good and smooth. And if there's dead, dried worms in there,
It'll clog it up.
it'll clog it up. Yeah.
Wow.
And then it's useless. Then you end up shooting the poor bat in the face. Max. I always want to call him Max. Okay, they like to have crunchies on top.
Oh, I thought that was pork rinds instead of pork rinds. Like, I didn't see pork rinds like that. I'm like, the skunks eat pork rinds?
Pork rinds.
Like, I'm a skunk.
Yeah, they like to, especially the skunks, they like crunchies. But I give very little. This is another donation from the pet store, and it's high quality. I mean, they give me really good stuff. It's, we got that grain-free stuff. So this is gonna last me a while. And I can smell it.
Oh, wow.
It's got squid in it. So it's like, I can't believe the great
Like,
stuff I
you
get
can
from it.
actually smell the, like, kind of, like, seafood part of it, but then yet it smells like dog food.
Yeah. So it's really good stuff. So, yeah. Okay. So now we're gonna feed everybody. What's that, buddy? There we go. Okay. Now possum time. Littlefoot, you gonna wakey? There you go. Spilled the blueberries. Okay, so this is the soft diet. And we're going to give this to the new little cave myotis that came in. And Bat World actually teaches us how to do this. Well, they have classes you can attend and show us proper diet, how to actually handle the bats. Each bat needs to be handled a different way. See, here's a nice example of that. Researchers are forever dangling them by their fingers. This one, I always see this one. I hate when they do that. But if you, and see how terrified these poor bats look? But if you handle them correctly, you can think of a strange bat.
I'm excited.
Okay. This little kid came from... She brought this towel with them. There he is. There's my little pup. So he likes to be held with this. And then he's not scared. All it is feeding, cleaning. But then I have less vet visits, so that's kind of nice.
Yeah. So do you have any volunteers coming today to help you out? No.
Yeah. Let's see, what's tomorrow? Thursday? So tomorrow I probably have 2. I have
that's nice.
Rebecca and Shannon. Oh, and Colton comes in the morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've got a new one that's coming in the morning, which is pretty awesome.
Mealworms.
So they get fed. This is probably leftovers of sweet potato. They ate that one pretty good. So and then the stuff that they're in, is actually vitamins. We don't put that oatmeal crap. Yeah, it's not dirt. It might be some worm poop. I mean, I imagine they poop. I've never looked at worm poop, but.
I mean, yes.
I mean, I'm sure now I'm starting to look. Like, is that worm poop? So anyway, yeah, that missing link, we put that in here, and then we put this stuff called Better Bug, and I'll put calcium and put taurine. I actually put milk thistle in here because I noticed we had some bats that were doing really good, had been in captivity a while, and were fine, and then just suddenly developed liver issues.
Oh, wow.
So and they only ate live. So I figured I would put the milk thistle in here and let the worms eat it, the milk thistle, and then that way I get that vitamin into them. So anything that these worms are eating, that's what the bats are eating. So I gotta make sure the worms are happy in their brief little life. Poor things.
You know, they're like, this is great, until they go to get eaten.
Yeah. Yeah, what's even worse, these are even kids.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because they're larvae.
Yeah,
They haven't even become adults yet. If you think about it. When I first started doing this, I would get all the heebie-jeebies and feel so bad.
Like karma.
Yeah. I would feel so bad about it. I mean, I still feel bad for them. I don't like to see them suffer. In fact, whenever I hand feed live to somebody, the live worms, I feed them head first so that way they can get killed pretty quickly. It's a little less cruel. Because, I mean, they feel too. Everything feels.
I mean, that's how they would do it in the wild, too, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And actually, I'm going to put more worms in here. If you want to do that, there's a white bag in the bottom of the fridge on the left-hand side. You grab that.
This mesh one right here?
Yep. Add some more worms in here because we want to get them gut loaded for the next feeding. And we're kind of low right now.
How do you want to do it?
Okay. Let's see. So I like to put one down on the side.
Okay.
And I go through about 10,000 of these a week during slow season.
Always put it back where you found it. That way she can find it later on.
Do you want to sit?
Oh, I'm perfectly fine. I'm gonna be moving around anyways.
Alright.
For right now, I'm gonna.
Watch out.
Oh, you're good. No, you're good. Go ahead. So we're picking out the dead ones. So that. And no matter how well you take care of these bugs, there's still going to be dead ones.
Yeah.
And the other thing is every morning I pour them back in, like what didn't get eaten. So sometimes they get injured and they die from the injury.
Yeah.
And then there's different beetles, like that's from a different species. Yeah. And then sometimes you'll find the cleaner bugs in there too. They're like little fuzzy guys, they eat poop.
Oh, wow. So those are those little casings she was talking about, if y'all can see that. There you go. And then these are the dead ones. So as you can see, this is a live one. Chat moves. This is a dead one.
It doesn't move.
Cause it doesn't move.
Dun, dun, dun. Bulma. No, nobody's gonna eat now. We'll have to save this for another show. Oh, there we go.
There you go. He finally woke up. He's like, "Oh, food."
Nice.
Great, Mom made mealworm.
My favorite.
I think he fell asleep in his food bowl.
Probably. Yeah, it sounds like he's snoring. No, just kidding. You listen.
serious?
You
I was
listen too.
I was like, dang, how can you hear that?
I know facts, but I've never known this one. Now, guys, we got some awesome news for y'all. We just joined Patreon. You can go check us out on patreon.com/bearwitness. We got some content over there that you won't be able to see here. Plus, if you join over there, you get a free merch. I'm not going to say what it is, but you get free merch. Speaking of merch, we have a line of Bear Witness merch coming out, and the website will be coming up. Y'all can order off of there, or y'all can message me directly, and I will tell you how to get some merch. We got hats, shirts, we got camera bags, we got cups, stickers, all these kind of things, and we'll be putting a video out on all that stuff as well. But for now, that's all I got for y'all. I'm Robert Bettis. This is Bear Witness. Have a great day. Bye.